Welcome to the Unfiltered Duo podcast. I'm Cheryl,
And I'm Carrie.
and this is how the unfiltered chaos makes sense.
Hi, Carrie.
Hi, Cheryl.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well.
Good. How was your week at this point? We're recording on an off day. So how's your week been?
It's been productive.
Good.
I feel like my week has been productive. Not really anything big to share, but just more productive.
Yeah. Our schools have a 3-day weekend this weekend, so I'm very excited about that.
I wish I had a job that decided that it was a 3-day weekend too, but
Yeah.
they
Oh,
did not.
that's true.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh. Hmm. You want to work from the car and just come on our road trip anyway?
Yes.
Got it. Our car has the internet, so
I
you
got-
would be good to go.
I
You
got a
could just
hotspot
jump
too.
in.
And
Yeah.
go anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. Oh, okay. So this is kind of an interesting topic, and I think it dives more into like our personal lives and maybe some personal preferences,
Yeah.
and maybe we invite you guys to like share because it is our 20th episode.
Yay!
So very exciting. So anyway, that's maybe your sign to share with 20 of your friends.
Oh.
Maybe get 20 new subscribers.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yes. So that's our invitation to you. Celebrate our 20th episode with us by sharing with your friends.
Yes.
Yes.
We should put that on like Facebook or something, try to see how many people can share it and gain 20 people, like
Yeah.
20 engagements.
Yeah. We'll put it out there.
Okay.
I like it. Okay. But this week's episode is Cheryl and I were both talking about how we grew up in pretty small towns, and now we live in one of the biggest cities in the world, kind of a thing. I mean,
Kinda.
yeah,
Well,
it's a hustle and bustle. I'll look it up.
the city that we live in. Yeah, like
Yeah,
what is
I
that?
know, I'm looking it up.
Because I'm like, is it really
Oh,
big?
I need to.
No, we're close to everything big.
So the DC ranks as the 22nd largest city in the US by population, but that's just DC proper. DC, what we would call it, the DC area, DC, the DMV.
The DMV. Well, the DMV is big.
Yeah.
Anybody that doesn't know what that is, the DMV is DC, Maryland, and Virginia because we live so close that it's like a tri-state
Mhm.
thingy.
So the DMV area is the sixth most populous metro area in the United States.
Ooh.
So yes, we definitely rank up there population
The
wise.
sixth, really?
Sixth. Yeah. I
I
assume
feel
like,
like that would be,
well, like LA, Miami.
yeah, I guess so.
So
Like Dallas is big, LA, Miami, New York.
yeah,
That's four.
Chicago.
Oh, Chicago, that, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I would definitely think six kind of fits,
I
but
feel like it's a lot of people here. There's a
there's
lot of townhouses. Imagine all the people, like, you start putting them in. Whenever I moved here, I was like, I don't want a townhouse. And then I got here and I was like, they're everywhere.
they are. It is like everyone has to live in a townhouse at some point in their life. Well, if you stay here anyway,
Yeah, if you stay here long enough, you definitely, or if you are blind to come in here. Like, I almost got a townhouse. I was wanting a standalone, like, single house because I have dogs, like, kids. So
Mm-hmm.
I was very adamant. But hindsight, like, I could have definitely ended up in one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially since I mean, as military, you just kind of have to move and you get what you get kind of
Yeah.
thing. Like the
Like, you only have
termites.
so much time to figure it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, So growing up though in a small town, coming to big cities. Oh,
Yes. It's a culture shock.
it is,
Mm-hmm.
but also like a good thing too, because you get so much diversity that I didn't get in my small town
Mm-hmm.
or even in my state.
Yeah.
So I like that aspect. So,
Yeah. So like before we started recording, we looked up our hometowns and we looked up their population the year we graduated.
yeah.
So do you remember what yours was? What?
Let me pull it up. So, population, I graduated in 2002. So it was 24,054.
And mine in 2001, when I graduated high school, was 25,751.
So very close.
Very similar to each other.
Yeah.
And how close were you to a big city?
Oh, I was super close because Jackson is like basically Pearl butts up to Jackson. So what we always said was go over the river
Mm-hmm.
and it's the Pearl River and there's Jackson.
Okay. Because I would say Medina is a good 30, 40 minutes from Cleveland. Like,
And see, that's the difference with you. Like I didn't like well, Jackson doesn't have like a whole lot of stuff, but um it was very different as I didn't have cornfields in my city
do you have tobacco
or
fields?
no,
No.
there's no fields.
Oh. Well, yeah. Well,
There's none. We have an
what,
interstate and a highway
what did you people do?
that runs parallel like through the city. So like you're not gonna find stuff like that.
I guess not. Well, yeah, because I was a lot farther out. I mean, when we went to visit my grandma, who lived pretty much like just outside of downtown, there's no fields. Like,
Oh.
so maybe that's
Yeah,
more
but did you have
comparable.
interstates and highways? Maybe a highway.
Well, in Medina, like the highway was out of town. Like you had to drive like
Oh no.
15 minutes out of town to get to the highway.
Our high school sat in between the highway and the interstate. So from the highway, you couldn't see it because they put this long road.
Okay.
But from the interstate, you could see the school. You couldn't access it, but you could see it.
Oh, no, that's not. No, we were like Medina was a farming town.
Mm-mm.
That's what
Mm. Nobody that went to my school lived in farmland.
we
If
had.
they did, please correct me, but absolutely not.
You didn't have a Future Farmers of America like club in your high school?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, we had to drive your tractor to school day.
No,
No.
no. Like it would have been fun. Like I know now, like they do, I think have stuff like that, but I don't even know why they have it. They don't live in the farmland.
Oh,
Not our particular city. The neighboring city, Brandon, like they have a little bit of farmland, but not what I've seen from you showing me Google Maps. It is not like that.
the cornfield I grew up in.
Yeah, no. There, it's land, but and people will, grow stuff
Yeah.
or whatever. And you have enough of space that you can like grow a lot, but not anything
Well, that's
big.
people always ask me if I ever went and like ran through the cornfield or like ever played in the cornfield or something. I'm like, no,
Why?
there are bugs. There's so many bugs. Like you
I
would walk
have played in
through.
them.
No, no.
What?
No, you go to corn mazes, sure, but actual cornfields, no.
No, I've went and picked my own corn.
No, but that's not running through and playing. You're like
Well, I didn't know I had to run
hunting.
to get bugs.
No. There are so many bugs. So no, we stayed out of it because I was like, I'm not touching any of that. Oh, there's bugs. So no,
No,
I did not play in the cornfields.
I Yeah,
Oh, I forgot to start the timer of when we started this.
that's
I'll just
okay.
start it right now. Start timer. Or actually, it's a stopwatch because a timer doesn't help.
So, all right. So, growing up in a small town, the one pet peeve, or two pet
Okay,
peeves. All
pet
right,
peeve
I'm gonna
in
do
small
two.
town.
Is everybody knows your business.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody gossips. I don't like that. Number two, shit. What was my second one?
I don't know. You didn't tell me this before.
I know. So that's one of them.
So, pet peeves is everybody's in your business.
Yeah.
Yeah, Petty Betty's drinking her tea, watching you.
Oh, definitely. Somebody's like gossiping. Everybody's gossiping. Oh, clicks. That's what I was gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not that I'm saying that clicks don't happen in bigger areas,
Mm-hmm.
but I felt like it was very clicky.
And it's harder to get out of or those cliques or in the clique in a small town.
Yeah.
Because I feel like in a big town, you can have multiple cliques of the same type of people.
Yeah, I think so too. Like,
But
I didn't go to school here, but I feel like that's probably
yeah,
typical.
but when it's a small town and literally like you start kindergarten with these kids and you graduate high school with them and there's
Yeah.
not much intermixing,
And
like,
it was a hit or miss. If a new kid came in, which side are they gonna fall?
yeah,
You don't know.
no,
And
yeah,
that was kind of
choose
sad. Or
wisely.
sometimes like people would just ex-nay them, and it's like, what? Really?
Yeah. Well, no. So since I grew up Mormon, speaking of like everybody's in everybody's business,
Mhm.
um, Mormons are even like a smaller subset of society. So you really know everybody's
Oh,
business in that.
yeah.
But also, so the neighborhood I was in when we were little, we were Mormons, and then people who lived diagonally from us were Mormons too. Their kids were a little older, like she babysat us kind of a thing. So they were teenagers when we were little.
Okay.
But the people on our street, we adopted a black cat when I was like 7, 8 years old. The people like that lived 2 houses up from us started spreading rumors that we only adopted the cat for sacrifices. Yeah.
What?
So once I found that out as a little kid. I don't
Like,
know why,
for a
like, yeah, I
sacrifice.
was like, wait, I love my cat. So
I thought
literally,
they would just be scared and think that you were witchcraft or something.
no, I don't know. But every like now and then I'd walk around outside holding my cat, like staring at people. Because I
Is
was
that why you
like,
have a black cat now?
I don't know. I mean, I just love the black cat mentality.
I do too. I think it's like
So,
mysterious and like it
mm-hmm.
does freak people out.
Yeah.
And if I have one run in front of the car, I'm like, "Meh."
Yeah. But he's like this cat that we have right now, he's the goofiest thing. I don't know how people think they're like sacrificial because he is ridiculous. He can't jump worth beans. Like, so anyway, but yeah, like people in a small town, they start spreading rumors like
Oh
that.
yeah.
And it gets back to the people that you're spreading because, like, you have friends that, are like, guess what? So and so told me that you're going to sacrifice your cat on Halloween. And we're like, what? Maybe we,
What?
why?
What?
Huh?
Cat stew?
Yeah, wait. Why? So yeah, definitely yes, everybody gets in everybody's business and spreads rumors.
Yeah,
But also those people have that. Everybody was in those people's business too.
I know. It's
Yeah.
always the people that try to start the rumors that you're like,
Yeah,
have you cleaned your own doorstep?
they definitely had
Right?
not. Oh, like I'll send you our news articles about these people because I don't need to continue to spread the stories, but
I
between
definitely have to hear
yeah,
more about this
behind the
off camera.
scenes, yes, I will tell you everything. Sorry, listeners. Go find your own drama.
Right?
Oh, so yeah, no, I get it. That was everybody knew everybody's business.
And bullying. Like,
Mm-hmm.
bullying is a big deal. Not saying it doesn't happen everywhere, but I feel like it's like once somebody starts bullying, it's like that's the end. Like you're not gonna recover.
No. Once
You're
they,
always gonna be that person that somebody bullies.
yeah. Kids don't forget things.
No.
Like, even, I mean, I still remember stuff from kindergarten. And these darn boys would go and steal Shelly's chair, and Shelly didn't like it, and Shelly would throw a fit.
Right?
So they bullied poor little Shelly.
No.
Yeah. So, yeah, kids don't forget these
No,
things.
they don't.
So it's just like, no, bullies are rough.
Even as an adult, like sometimes I look at people that were bullies in school and I'm like, have you changed?
Right.
They found God. Huh? Like, did you?
Did you? Because I remember everything you did.
Right.
Not pulling one over on me. So yeah, it matters. And I definitely was not the bully. I didn't talk to
No,
anyone.
I didn't bully anybody.
I
If
didn't.
anything, I kind of like, I just like, I didn't click. I don't know if you would call it that. Like, I was just friends with anybody that was nice. I don't feel like, and again, like anybody can call me out. I don't care. But I don't know of a time that I, I was hateful and bullying anybody.
Oh, that's good.
Now, you might not like my opinion sometimes, but that's not me being a bully. That's me
No.
expressing my opinion. But it's not bullying at somebody.
Right. And like I ended up being the kid that like people would introduce them to like themselves to me every year, and I'd be like, Sarah, I knew you in third grade. Like, so I was that kid. So no, I
I
didn't.
do remember you talking
Mhm.
about that one time. Now, I didn't have that, but definitely, it was like once you're labeled something, like, of course, like me and Scott started dating young.
Yeah.
And so it's like, she's pregnant. She's pregnant. And it's like, really?
Yeah. What?
I weighed like 100 pounds.
Yeah.
Like, if I had a baby in my belly, you definitely would be
Hmm.
able to see
Yeah.
that.
There's no hiding that. Okay, so pet peeves and what were some good things that you like?
So, restaurants, I'm big, even still now, mom and pop restaurants. So, Frisco Deli
Mm-hmm.
is like, they don't have any other restaurant, no matter how great their business has been, which they're packed balls to the walls every day.
Mm-hmm.
They they're just good. But I do every time I go home, I have to go there.
That's fun.
So that's probably like one of my favorite like small town restaurants.
Small town restaurants. Yes. I will say, so I grew up in basically like a Gilmore Girls type
That is
town.
what it looks like.
Yeah, it's definitely, what is it, Star Valley or Star or something?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Star Valley?
I don't know. I just made that up.
It kind of
Whatever Gilmore Girls.
No, it's something Valley. Stars Hollow.
Stars Hollow.
It's
Good
not even a
job.
valley.
Um, but there was a restaurant there for years. It was called Dan's Dogs. And it was like a hot dog that you could just get like whatever you wanted on the hot dog. But it was like cash only. It looked like a little diner. Here, I looked it up. Like Dan's Dogs.
Aw.
Like so cute. It was, I mean, it was the best little place, but they've since closed their doors. But that's, yeah, it was so good. Milkshakes, hot dogs, little hometown
Have you
diner
watched
feel.
how hot dogs are made?
Well, yeah, I don't really eat hot dogs, but I'm
I
just
can't do
saying
it.
if I were going to get a hot dog, it would only be from Dan's Dogs.
And do they have other options?
I don't remember. I think they did grilled cheese.
Well, they're also closed.
Well, yeah, whatever.
No.
I mean, whatever that
That's so
is.
sad though that they close.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know like the ending story of them. So if anyone from Medina is listening to this, tell me what happened to Dan's Dogs because I just found out it was closed like 6 months ago.
Oh,
But it was right off of like the main square. So like you could just you're walking, you get your hot dog, and then the old movie theater was there. Anyway,
No, like now I'm starting to like my wheels are turning. I think the place that I love is not even open on the weekends. I'm pretty sure. Um, Frisco, Deli, Pearl, Mississippi.
oh,
Oh, and for anybody listening, so whenever she talks about her town, after I looked at the photos, it's definitely like Canton. So it has like the town square and everything, so it was very cute. Definitely what made me think of that.
yeah. So yeah,
Oh yeah,
there's
they're closed Saturday and Sunday. I thought they were.
oh,
Like they do such good business. They don't even have to open
yeah,
on
they're
the
like,
weekend.
leave us alone. Um, so yeah, small town and like one thing that I miss about living in such a small town, I will say, is really that small town like community atmosphere. And my
Of being bullied,
no, my
gossip.
no,
Well, I
the
don't know where.
homecoming parade.
Oh!
No, because like everyone would, you'd have like the convertibles for all like the
Yeah.
homecoming court, and you would get the marching band. We would get out there, and literally we'd start at the high school. We would walk through all of like the old houses. We'd march around the square, and like the whole town would just show up, and then
Mm.
like the Girl Scouts and the Boy Scouts would be
Did y'all
marching
throw
and just
stuff?
yeah, well at the marching band we couldn't because I was heading
Well,
instrument.
you're busy.
Yeah, I was playing and stuff. But
One time at band camp.
yeah. I did play the flute.
Oh!
Um, but yeah, other people would throw candy.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was just like that whole community atmosphere. Like the town square would have an actual like I keep looking at the cat because he's so cute. Like look at him.
Aw,
He's sleeping.
look at it.
But like that town square would have like community band nights where like the adult like Medina community band would get together and put on a concert, and everyone would bring lawn chairs and like popcorn and
Oh,
blankets, and we
that's
would
kind
go
of like where we live now. Well, kind of.
kind of, but no, it'd be the adults. Like I
Oh,
would join, like as an adult I'd go join the community band, and like every second Sunday we'd go to the town
I need to
square
go to
and like
Gilmore Girl Land with
you
you.
do. It's so, and oh, there's an alpaca farm right outside of
No,
it too.
I'm done.
So
Trip booked. Like, I'm sold.
yeah, no, Medina. I love Medina. I could talk forever about it because it's so fun. But yeah,
So my town didn't do like a homecoming parade,
hmm
but they always did like I think now they do.
yeah,
But back then they just did a Christmas parade. And it had the same kind of things.
hmm
Like you had the Boy Scouts, the Girl Scouts, the band, the cheerleaders, the homecoming court, like blah blah blah. And but we also would shut down the whole highway
no,
because it ran through the whole city. And nobody complained though, because everybody in the city knew the date of it
right,
and knew not to go that way. And there was other ways to get around it.
right.
So
Shut down the highway.
shut down the highway.
That's funny. But it's also funny that I think we've talked about you being from the South and I'm from the North. You did a Christmas parade.
Yeah.
No, we had like 4 feet of snow by Christmas. There's no way
Um,
anyone could do a parade for
no,
Christmas.
I'm pretty sure sometimes I was in shorts.
Yeah, no, that never. I like trick or treated in a like snow gear.
Mm-mm.
It was so
Girl,
fun.
my wedding was November 22nd. It was hot.
No,
It was so hot.
no, that does not happen in Northeast Ohio.
No, I think we had like, let's see what the temperature was that day. Go ahead though, and I'm gonna look this up.
Okay, so other things about, so like I also kind of miss like watching development because Medina, I remember like when the sidewalk in the whole town ended at Wendy's. So if anyone remembered, knows Medina, like it ended at Wendy's. There was like trees, like the sidewalk literally stopped. into like a forest.
Oh.
But I remember when they started tearing it all down, and we got the nation's very first ever Super Kmart.
Oh.
And it was a big deal.
We never even had a Kmart. You're
Yeah.
so lucky.
Well, yeah, it started out,
I
but
had roses. By the way, it was 85 degrees that
oh,
day.
85
I
degrees on your
told you,
wedding.
I was
Yeah,
like, it was
no.
hot that day.
Yeah, the first Super Kmart opened in Medina in 1991.
Wow.
And I'll tell you right now, it's a ghost town. It's dead. Like you can't, the parking lot's crumbled. Oh, they tore it down. So yeah, like
We had roses in Walmart.
no,
We didn't even have a Target. There's still not a Target,
no,
technically, in the city where I grew up.
yeah,
Now there is Target nearby, but that took till like I was a junior,
yeah.
senior year.
Oh, there it is. Is that it? Mall Hall of Fame. No, a lot of Kmart's all look the same, so who knows what it looked like. But yeah, so we like I remember that its opening, the grand opening, we had like Cleveland Indians players come out, like Miss America came.
Oh my
Yeah, it was
goodness.
like this big deal, like
Ribbon
it's
cutting
like
and everything.
yeah, it was huge. But now it's demolished.
Oh,
They literally just
well, Kmart sucks. So
well, yeah. Oh, to make way for a Meyer. They're not putting a Meyer there. Maybe it's
what's a
there now.
Meyer?
Meyer is Meijer. It's there. It was a supermarket in Columbus, Ohio, when I lived there. It's kind of
Oh,
like,
it's a northern thing.
yeah, it's food and some home goods, but yeah,
More food or more home goods or equal?
more food than home
Uh,
goods. But it was kind of like super Aldi, if you think
oh,
about it that way. Yeah.
yeah.
So like that, like super Aldi.
Okay.
I didn't shop there very often. But yeah, if you think super Aldi,
Yeah, I
that's
can see that.
basically what it was. Um, so yeah, that's what I kind of miss, like being able to watch like the development and stuff. Because like the first Super came out, I remember that extension of like the city and building it, and then like the decline of it.
Oh.
There was a Eaton Park, but they like demolished that. So like a lot of the stuff that they tried to build is now demolished and they're building other, yeah, so
Actually,
it's
I'm very
interesting.
impressed that they demolish. In my town, like somebody moves out, you just stick like a cash loan
My
place
gosh.
or like McDonald's. It's a cash loan place, maybe still today. I know at one point it was. Um, there, yeah, they just stick anything in there.
Mm.
Nobody tears anything down.
Well, I don't know what you could put in a Super Kmart spot. Like that's
So the
like
old Walmart turned into like a pool place. Like part of it did.
yeah,
A pool sale place.
yeah,
And I was like, oh. And a Big Lots, like Big Lot. So Walmart was in this parking lot.
okay,
But then when Walmart decided to become bigger, it moved to like a block away,
yeah.
2 blocks maybe. But then they didn't tear down the building, they just rehabbed all of it.
Uh,
So like it's been like portions Mexican restaurant,
Mexican.
portion is like it's been through a lot of changes.
Yeah.
And so at first it was like side by side, like Walmart was there, and I think that's right. I think that's right. I know one portion was definitely Walmart. The other portion that was in the same parking lot, I think that was Walmart too. I'll have to check with somebody. But it's just like changed names. Like portion of it is Goodwill now.
No, that's
Um,
interesting.
like good for them for repurposing, but and it doesn't look like Walmart,
Yeah,
Eh.
I'm sure.
But they didn't tear it down. Like, girl, why you gonna tear down something that's just good?
Well, Kmart hadn't been there for a number of years. And
So had this Walmart.
no, I don't know.
Like, you just renovate.
No, I
What
mean,
ain't broken, don't fix
but
it.
no, it was broken.
Ours was probably broken, but they just put some new piping in and kept going.
No, it was, I mean, it opened in 91 and it had been vacant for a long time. So I don't blame them for demolishing that.
Oh, I'm gonna Google while we're
Yeah,
talking.
I
'Cause
know.
I'm You're like 91.
Yeah,
Like, we didn't
no.
get the new one until like maybe 98.
Well, I can't remember when Walmart moved in, but Walmart, I mean, I don't know. Walmart wasn't in our town for a long time because we had Super Kmart. Walmart.
Oh, it's telling me I gotta say more than Pearl. I gotta throw that Mississippi in there.
It's just giving me
It was
that.
the first location opened for Walmart in 1981.
Okay.
All right, but don't get fancy.
Don't get fancy.
They change the locations. Okay. Wait, it says completed a major remodel just
Oh,
this year.
okay.
No, they've had multiple locations. I know this for a fact.
Oh, the city condemned the building,
Oh,
so it had to be torn down.
maybe we just took care of ours better.
Yeah. No, I mean, the parking lot was a disaster. So, oh, it's mold.
Oh,
Yeah, no. Blech. So no.
dang. I cannot find anything about like when it was built, but it was at a different location. Where it's at now, it's not where it was before.
I guess at one point they put a spirit Halloween in. That's how bad it
Did you
was.
see that there's like a Spirit Christmas now that
No.
they're starting? I was like, oh, I
Hmm,
love it.
that's fun. No, I hadn't seen
I'm
that.
excited about it.
Okay. So, what about, is there anything that makes you homesick about living in a big city versus a small town? Anything that you like really, really miss that you would be like, oh, I need that in my life?
Um, in my life, or like I don't, I will not, and this is not being rude or anything like that. I am not gonna move back to the area,
Okay.
so I can't say there's anything like that, but I miss like whenever I go home, I like the friendliness.
Mm-hmm.
I like the slower pace because here everybody has their own agenda. They're worried about whatever that is.
Yeah.
And people don't take the time to like slow down and recognize the people around them. So even at Walmart, like we're talking about Walmart, even at Walmart, like people don't take that time and just be friendly or not be in a rush. Like, I don't need nobody clipping my buggy or clipping my heels while I'm walking around Walmart. Some of these people are in a hurry. I don't know where they're going. They might have diarrhea. I don't know, but they don't need to approach me.
No. But okay. Also, being from Medina, there's a group of Mennonites who aren't very far removed. So like a lot of the housing is built by Mennonites, but that means we're also very close to the Amish people, and Amish only drive actual buggies.
They also charge an arm and a leg and maybe a kidney for their little furniture that they
Well,
try to sell.
they do. I don't buy any of it because
I
it's
don't either.
ridiculous.
I thought it was going to be cheap.
No, it's not
Rude.
cheap at all. I do go to their ashery stores because they do sell like spices and stuff really cheap. So
Ashes?
ashery.
Yeah, but are they selling you ashes?
No, why would they do that?
I don't know. Maybe they sacrificed
No.
that cat.
An ashery is a factory that converts hardwood ashes into lye, potash, and pearl ash. Asheries were common in newly settled areas of North America.
What am I doing with these ashes?
I don't know, but asheries now have deli meats, cheeses, pasta, candy,
Oh.
baked goods, dip mixes. We went in one.
Oh, yeah. No,
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, so their asheries are what I appreciate.
So if I would have told them that while we were in there, thank you for allowing me to come into your ashery, they would know what I'm talking about.
Yes,
Maybe they would have been friendly.
that's true. They were just kind of like, meh.
They were like, look at these city people coming in here,
Yeah.
trying to buy our cheeses and our bacon.
No, I don't know. I love all the spices that you can get. You can get like the Dutch processed cocoa powder in like a big bag for really cheap.
What?
Versus, yeah. Do you know, like
I don't even know the difference. What's Dutch versus regular cocoa?
the Dutch processed one? I think they do it something twice. Dutch, I'll look it up. Processed cocoa powder.
Yeah. I just get that regular Swiss cocoa.
No, the Dutch processed cocoa powder is treated with an alkali to reduce its acidity. But the Dutch processed cocoa powder, it's chocolate. It's not hot chocolate for like drinks.
Then what am I doing with it?
I don't, are you buying like Swiss Miss? Is that what are you talking about?
Like, if you're like, it's better, it's not like you're not making hot chocolate, then what are you making with it?
Cookies
Oh,
and
okay.
ganaches and
Okay.
yeah, I bake with it. I bake with
Okay.
Dutch processed
Not a
cocoa
baker.
powder. I'm like, where are you coming at with
I was
this?
like, where are we going with this? What are you using the powder other than
Welcome to real conversation. I
Right?
feel like this is a real Carrie and Cheryl conversation.
I'm like,
We're
powder?
like, what are you
That's my
talking about?
Swiss
Why
hot
are you, what
chocolate.
does Dutch process mean? I'm like,
Get
I don't know.
fancy if you put marshmallows with it.
And I'm like, why put marshmallows with my Dutch processed cocoa?
Oh my God.
I guess, well, yeah, that's what you put on top of like tiramisu. It's not,
Oh.
it's just
Oh,
the,
by the way, Costco has tiramisu like
I
in
know,
it
we-
individual. I saw it. I
Yeah.
was like,
I got some the other day.
I'm gonna get the cookie one though. They had a cookie one
Oh.
right next to it. It looked really good.
Okay, I'm gonna
Um,
try that
I'm
one.
gonna get it next time I go.
Okay, that sounds good. Um, okay, so that's what I don't know how we got. Oh, you said buggy, and that's what led us down this track. I was like, I don't even know where we
Did you get
started
your
from.
buggy at Walmart?
No, because I wonder, yeah, because this is a buggy. Anytime you say a buggy, that's what my brain pictures, like a horse-drawn carriage.
Well, I don't have horses doing it. I
Well,
just push it.
well, you said somebody clipped my buggy, and I'm like,
It is my buggy.
yeah, it's not a buggy.
We need to look up the definition
You
of
put a
buggy
little orange
first.
sign on your buggy and
I
like
might.
you
Do you want
should.
me to?
Well, if you're complaining about people hitting you,
I will. Like,
you-
and the waitress and me, every time I go around the corner, I'm like, corner. And I'm like, shut up, Cheryl.
you
Like,
need a little like those horns, like
I should.
I guess
Because those people are fast.
Can I-
Little fast whippersnappers.
do the Amish people have online ordering that I can just
Probably.
order?
They act like they're in the Stone Age. They're liars. They
No.
also charge you way too much. Overpriced. I'm not even buying their stuff.
Overrated.
Overpriced. Not overrated. I think it's valuable.
Yeah, I like my Dutch processed cocoa
Like their little patio furniture is adorable.
Mm-hmm.
Overpriced.
Yeah,
See?
overpriced. No, I agree.
Especially up here. The first time I saw one, I was like, where are the Amish people? We're in Concrete City. Where did they live at?
How did you get that here?
How'd you get here?
Did your horse bring it?
Where's your cart? Or your carriage?
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. I will say something about living or being in a big city that I really enjoy is okay, not necessarily specifically to where we live, but if I actually lived in the big city, it's the ease of getting whatever you want.
Yeah.
Like you just walk out your front door and literally you're within a block of just whatever you want.
Yeah.
There's little bodegas or grocery stores. There's, convenience stores. There's many different restaurants within walking distance, or
Yeah.
just hop on a bus for a ride, or just,
Yeah.
like just the ease and convenience of,
Transportation, like the availability, like close to you. Yeah.
Mhm. And that's what like I miss about living overseas too. Because I think you got a little taste of that when we were in like London and Rome,
Yeah.
whereas like literally in Edinburgh, like you walk out your front
Or
door.
even Italy. Like we walked to the grocery store.
Yeah, it was around the corner. We got a little bag, filled it up, brought it back.
Even though, well, those avocados never had one in the US. Somebody is growing them incorrectly in the US. Or wherever we're getting the avocado from
Yeah,
Mexico. Like, it is not the same.
no.
Like, that was delicious.
Well, rumor has it the Mexican cartel runs the avocado organization. So if you have a problem with those avocados from Mexico, you need to take it up with the
I
cartel.
should,
Yeah.
because sometimes I get them and they have little black spots in them.
Yeah,
Like, I'm not
they're
paying this money
no,
to
yeah.
get, like, secondhand avocados.
Right, rotten ones. Yeah, no, sometimes I go to the grocery stores here and like the fruit flies are just everywhere. And I'm like, I'm
Mhm.
not buying any produce from this
Did
place.
you see the drama on the Facebook page about the place, the Indian supermarket here,
No,
about their fruit and stuff? Should
no,
have took screenshots. It's been a
yes.
couple of weeks now, but somebody was mad because they bought bananas and
This is living in a small like
right,
you're in somebody's drama, Cheryl.
I am, but I was here for it. I wanted to see what happened. Um, so the bananas, they looked fine. He got home, went to eat it. It was rotten on
Oh,
the inside.
wait, maybe did you tell me about
Maybe I told you about it,
this? Okay,
but
anyway,
yeah,
keep
so he
going.
did it. And then on the receipt, though, it's like no refund. So he went back and was like, hey, my bananas are rotten.
Mhm.
And they were like, you can't get a refund, but you can get an exchange. Anybody that's bought bananas, they are not expensive.
Yeah.
He did not want an exchange because probably the rest of them, are you going to allow me to open
Yeah.
up a banana
Yeah.
first before I take this home?
Right.
So it was a big stink, but no,
It was a big stick.
it was a stank, not a stink. Stank has drama.
You good luck with that. But also like that grocery store, whenever it rains, people drive their car up into like the sidewalk because it's a covered
Girl, I
sidewalk.
do that even though,
No, you do that,
yes, I've literally drove actually in Florida. It was raining, it was pouring down.
Cheryl.
And I was with my other friend Cheryl. She can validate. I backed my Yukon all the way up to the front door because
No,
it was pouring down rain.
no,
And we need to load all of our groceries into it.
no, no,
Yes. I'm not getting, we
no.
had a buggy full.
Okay, you're strike two. This story.
I
It's not a buggy.
called the police.
Yes.
This lady, God forbid, she backed up her vehicle to the door.
No, I just think it's rude and selfish.
Please.
You're blocking the whole sidewalk
I was not.
for
No,
you.
no, no. I didn't block.
But
Like
this
people could get.
person is totally blocking the whole sidewalk.
Okay, I didn't do that much. I backed in to the door enough that my back hatch could open up, but also I wasn't all the way in because then that would obstruct like people leaving. So once I hit the button and opened up the back hatch, it also shielded the rain. So it was like a teepee for us to put everything in. But yes, ma'am, I did.
Okay.
It was
Okay.
raining cats and dogs.
I'm seriously judging you right now. There's no way. No, I would never.
You would be like in the floorboard. No, I did it. I'm not ashamed of it either.
You do you, but yeah, I would judge you.
It's fine.
I'd be posting you on the south right.
It's the reason why I don't
Yeah.
like living in small cities. Like, I can do what I want whenever I live in a big city because I don't know anybody. If I act crazy,
Yeah, but
nobody
why are
even
you
knows.
acting crazy?
I'm not.
You
Other
just
people
said
are.
if I'm acting crazy, why are
Other.
you acting crazy?
Is it crazy to
Rewind
some
the
people?
tape.
Is it crazy to some people?
Cheryl just admitted.
Absolutely. But girl, I'm trying to save my life and my friend's life so that we aren't
Because you
drenched and
melt.
my vegetables
She's
and
melt.
everything
Cheryl
else.
melts. Cheryl can't
I
get
do.
wet. No.
I can't.
Yeah.
Not
Cheryl
that much.
melts.
No, I
I'm
did get wet.
mm.
My vegetables, my produce did not get wet. And guess what?
Were
Then,
they grown in a tent or were they grown outside?
what if I had something else that was, let's say, a bed set? I
It
got a
comes in
comforter.
plastic.
Nope, not true.
What are you buying?
No,
Yeah,
I've done it. A comforter.
they always come in plastic.
No, no, ma'am. You need to look next time that you go to Walmart. First off,
I don't like going. It's terrible in there.
I bought a quilt.
A quilt is not a comforter.
That's because why is that getting a Virginia health thing
I
from Walmart?
I think Scott's
They
gonna make
just
this
have
episode.
like the little ribbon that does like a tea.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like the
Yes.
blankets and comforters and stuff.
Yeah, and you're
Like
not
they'll
gonna
do that.
wash it before you put it on your bed.
I don't want it soaking wet. It says
You're
soaking
gonna
hot.
put it in the wash anyway.
Actually, I don't know if I ever washed it.
You
Like before I use it. Who else is using this blanket?
no, you don't know where that blanket was. You need to wash it.
There are no stains and nobody is using it.
Yeah, what if mice have crawled on it? Cockroaches? Every single store has cockroaches in it. Every single store has mice in it.
I'm sure. Well, I don't know about around here. I've never seen a cockroach at my house.
The school that I work in, I kill probably 3 or 4 cockroaches a day.
Ew.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
not at my house.
well, no, houses, no, I've never seen them in the house, but and I would check
Oh,
the cat
that's another thing.
house.
Did you, as a kid,
No
like I'm
cucumbers.
traumatized now. All my cups in my cupboard, like I put them upside down because roaches can't get into it. And I started that way back when because roaches are bad in
Well, yeah,
Mississippi,
they
okay? No, I'm talking about like the area, they're awful. But here I don't get roaches in my house, but I still do it. And somebody asked me, they were like, Cheryl, why do you put your cups upside down? I'm like, I don't know, roaches might get in it. They're like, you don't have roaches. I was like, ah,
still
habit,
if one comes in, you don't want it in your cup.
right?
Um, but I grew up putting the cups upside down, but I don't think that maybe I
Did y'all have roaches?
no.
Oh, see, I feel like we did it because of roaches.
Yeah.
I don't know
I
though.
thought like oh, in my world, maybe I made it up, but the way like the cup dries or something, I don't know.
Well, wouldn't you want it to dry upside down?
Why do you put your cups
I can already answer
upside down?
this. It's because roaches can get in it or bugs, spiders.
You should store cups upside down on open shelves to prevent dust and allow them to completely dry. So
Mm.
upside down prevents dust from getting in them. So that's why I did it. Like you didn't
No,
so
I
when
did
you
it
pulled it
for
out, it
like
was
the
still
roaches
clean.
not to get in it. I didn't live in a nasty house, but roaches, they'll get in.
No, they do. Well, mice, I lived in fields, so we always had mice. But that's why we had cats.
I don't think I had mice. I don't recall one in my house, but roaches, girl, and the flying roaches. Have you ever encountered
Mm-mm,
those?
mm-mm. No, they can stay down south.
When Kylie moved to Mississippi, she encountered that. She's like, and I was like, I know.
Yeah, it is. Um, no mice. Our biggest thing was mice. We
Uh,
always had mice running around.
That would scare me.
I mean, they're just field mice. They're just living their little life. They're not out to get you.
But what if they want to? I know somebody that got mice in their bed while they were sleeping in my hometown.
Did they get bit by it? Or the
Yep.
mice? Oh, no, I've never been bit by a mouse, but I've always had cats. Like the cats always took care of the mice.
Oh, they didn't have cats.
Yeah. So, like, we had predators to keep away the prey. And if a prey got in, the predators would take care of it.
It's positive.
So, yeah. But until my one cat, though, did bring a dead mouse to my bed.
Ah.
Yeah, that was great morning. Thanks, cat.
Well,
Appreciate
actually, my dog brought one
it. Oh,
that they found outside,
yeah.
but not in my house. They found it. They found it outside and then brought it to the door. And as I go to open, I was like,
You drop that right
I
now.
was like,
Get
leave it
out of
alone.
here. Okay. Do you feel like you hold on to any small town values now that you've left your small town?
Um, I don't, I don't know. I never really thought about that. I don't think so. So the only thing that I can come up with is like, once I love you and trust you, I latch on and hold on.
Mm-hmm.
But I also wonder if that's from only child syndrome of like building the people that I love and trust. So I don't know if that's a small town thing or an only child thing.
I mean, I would say from me as a small town, like the building, the people did not come from a small town thing because I don't really keep in touch with that many people from,
I don't, I have like a select amount,
yeah.
but I wouldn't say, like, yeah, I guess high school had an impression on it, but not really.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably the wrong person to ask about your question if it's an only child or a small town thing. Because I'm not an only child, but I'm also a small town, but I didn't get that same sense, but it could just be me
Like, my
personally.
friends were more like siblings than
Man,
friends.
no.
So, what about you?
Um, I will say like what I do love from a small town is like the kind of freer childhood that you experience, like
Yeah.
those classic like 80s, 90s summers where it's just like run free, like get out of here, don't come back till like the streetlights come on, like and for a while when my kids were younger, that was definitely like, go find people. And like kids would be in my backyard, they'd go to their backyard. And it was like,
Yeah.
that was the kind of thing as like, I wanted that for them just as much as I had it.
Yeah.
So,
I definitely did that with my kids. One
mhm,
particular neighborhood, and my kids, hands down, will always claim that is like, they've even told me, best neighborhood. When we were in Florida, uh, that neighborhood was one way in, one way out. Um, they would uh, play in anybody's yard, they would
mhm,
climb anybody's trees, they would just be kids.
yeah. So that,
So I did like that.
yeah. Cause like, I'm sure like inner city kids get some sort of that, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
Like they might have their little community parks that they go to, this, that, and the other, but it's definitely not the let's go find a creek and try to build a bridge and, find four frogs and,
Or
like,
crawfish.
Yeah, crawfish. We didn't have crawfish. It was mostly like frogs and tadpoles and
We would do tadpoles and frogs,
um
lizards.
yeah, because the house that I lived in when I was little, it had like this, well, in my brain, it was a very big like open space between all the houses where like a creek came by and like the storm drains came through. And so we would go play in the creek a lot, but then you could follow the creek through all like the houses. It was kind of like a ravine because all the trees would come up and there was a little creek that was in the middle.
Yeah.
And it would go all the way back to some railroad tracks.
Oh.
And like I mean, we moved from that house when I was 8. And I would find myself all the way back at those railroad tracks. So I'd be like, oh, I have gone too far. But like I literally just turned and like followed the creek back to the house. So it wasn't like I was lost. But yeah, if I think my mom knew I was back at hi mom. But I like
It's like,
it's
by
like
the way,
yeah, I used to go play on the railroad tracks. So
we would play in like the gutter, like not gutters, like the culvert. Like it was really cool to go from one side of the street to the other.
oh.
Nasty. I would never do that
Oh.
now. But back then it was like, watch. And you go to the other side and it's like, bleh.
Hmm.
Or you
Yeah.
could go down in them and it was like, you felt like you were part of the Ninja Turtles. And you would get
Turtles.
like to like a fork off and be like, which way do we go?
Hmm.
That was fun.
Yeah. Um, well, and then when I was little, like we were in a walking neighborhood to the school.
Mm-hmm.
So like, all the kids in the morning, you'd see like the flood of kids walking to school and then you would all walk home. So like you had your like little group that you would walk with. And then like you got to know where everyone lived. And so then you just got on your bike and you rode it to their house and like you kind of just ran the neighborhood kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And it's the same type of atmosphere here where it's just like you see all the kids, you know where they live. And
Yeah.
like I really like that we're a walking a like school because it's like you really do get to know the families and the kids. Like it's not just a bus stop.
I would say it was kind of like that though. Like, even though we had a bus, like, you would look and see, like, oh, they live here. Oh, they live here. And
Yeah. Okay.
you would walk and see.
Well, that's good. I didn't, I mean, by the time I rode the bus, we were like first on, last off. So like
Oh,
I knew where everyone lived, but no one knew where I lived because
no, I got to see
yeah, no
it.
one ever saw it. Like so at one point during like the 4 or 5 years that I rode the bus, one of the kids came up to me and was like, where do you live? Like
I
you're
just stay on the
always I
bus.
know.
It's the
I was
rotation.
like, that's my grandpa.
Yeah.
He just drives us home at night. So yeah, that was
What about like culturally? Like, did you have like a lot of diversity in your small town?
I was like, what are you talking about? No, we did not have a lot of diversity in our town. It was very one color.
Yeah. Well, we were like, I'm gonna say tricolor. Um, Black, white, Mexican,
Mm,
like Hispanic, should I
Hispanic.
say?
Yeah.
Like, that's the three.
Yeah. We
But here, like, going to the high school and seeing, like, they have a flag for every country that represents somebody that goes to the school. And I was like, mind blown.
yeah. No, yeah, this is really like if you want to see cultural diversity, I mean, big
Big
cities,
cities
yeah,
are gonna be it.
yeah, I mean, there's just a draw economically for them, kind of.
Yeah.
So yeah, but no, my little town did not have a lot of diversity. I don't even know what it. I'm gonna look up population statistics real quick and we'll see if it's
Okay.
changed.
So while you're doing that, so what about like sports? Small town versus big city.
Um, I would say that the town that I grew up in really kind of rallied around the high school sports a
Was
lot
it
more.
political though?
No,
Oh, ours was.
or I mean, I didn't see that side of it. I mean, maybe it was, but I didn't.
I fully believe ours was. It was like who you know, who your parent is,
Oh,
what status they have. And it's still like that. When we moved to Columbus, Mississippi, to the air base, like I had problems with Braden because we missed the tryouts. And they were like, oh, well, it would upset the parents if you tried out for the team and made it and other people didn't. And I was like, are you serious?
mm. I mean, I think I was far enough removed from any of that that I didn't know if the political aspect played a part in the sports. But I was just there for the entertainment value of it. And if you were just there for like the entertainment and the fun and everything, like I think there was a lot more there than there is in a big city, like where we are now.
Yeah.
Like people would actually go to things outside of just football. Like
Oh
people,
no, we were like very football driven.
mm,
Well,
yeah,
even now, I'll have to take some photos of how crazy the football stuff is going. But like here, I don't have to worry about being in the PTA. I don't have to worry about like what we're doing in the community. Like my kids make the team based on them.
yeah.
And I like that
Mm-hmm.
because back home it was like, who do you know? Like, of course you had to have like certain skills, but it also, uh, if somebody with a very well-known family, if they were a shitty player though, they would still make the team
Mm,
because their parents knew too many people.
yeah. See,
And
that's
anybody that's listening, you can hate it, you can love it, you can ignore it, you can pretend like it never happened, but the raw thing is that is how it was.
yeah, and I mean, maybe it was, but I was never that involved. But I mean, I do like that people can get on a team based on skill level and not based on,
Right, like it shouldn't matter about your family dynamic. It shouldn't mean anything. If I volunteer, good for me. If I don't, like
yeah,
that shouldn't penalize my child.
no, because they're out working their tail off trying to like be the
Yeah,
best they can be. So,
right.
yeah, no, I agree with that. I did look up the population statistics,
Okay.
and I'll just give you one.
All right.
So, the town I grew up in, current population from the town I grew up in, less than 1% Asian.
Oh,
The town we're currently in, 33% Asian.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, it is.
just,
Mm.
yeah, interesting statistic there. Just one type of, like,
No,
yeah, it's interesting. I mean, as of 2020 anyway, when we did the last census. So, yeah, that number is interesting. I didn't, just the diversity. I mean, yeah,
I'm now
I
like
say, yeah, middle America
wheels
is
turning.
probably still very not ethnically diverse.
Yeah, like so for 2023, mine is white is 59.8%.
Mm-hmm.
Black or African American is 29.5. Hispanic is 3.98. Asian is 2.33. And two or more races is 1.56.
Hmm.
So it's just not. And I love the fact that my kids have been able to get that cultural side, the
Mm-hmm.
diversity, learning about their friends and their beliefs, or there's so much more here.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I am very happy that my kids have gotten out and been able to grow and learn versus like staying there.
100%. They like the opportunities that, like, I will say, like, when I was 20, I flew to Europe all by myself. Like I was going for a study at abroad program, so I was going to something, but I was by myself when I flew over there. I didn't really know the language, I knew enough
That's
to get by.
crazy.
But that experience, like, and France has more cultural diversity than I had growing up. So
Right.
like getting there and experiencing all of these new things and just being by myself and having to make my own way, having to make my own friends and just
Yeah.
experiencing all of that at like 20, like literally like that opened my eyes to this world has so much more to offer.
There's so much more.
And like but you literally have to step outside your comfort zone to get it.
Yeah.
And so that's something like I've wanted to instill in my kids that it's just like, yeah, you can be comfortable, you can stay sheltered, you can stay in your little tiny atmosphere, you can stay in your bubble all you want, but you're going to miss out on so much more.
That's where, like, so for a small town, majority of the people stay there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and they become like not knocking anybody, but they become teachers typically, or a lot of them do, which is great. But also, it's like you haven't lived somewhere else where you have to face obstacles. And I think that even in small towns, people should move out of their comfort,
Mm-hmm.
whether, let's say, it's 2 hours away. Like, it doesn't have to be, a whole different state. It doesn't have to be like just learn to adapt in a different setting.
Mm-hmm. No, I 100% agree. You have to get out. Even if you want to move back,
Yeah,
but get
I've
out.
known people that have done it, and that's I, I'm gonna live at the beach. So, and let me tell you, Gulfport, Mississippi is not gonna be the beach that I'm living at.
Well, there you
So,
go. But yeah, that's my advice. Get out. The world has so much to offer
yeah,
that even if you want your small town, that's fine. But don't get stuck in your small town.
I like the small town feel though.
Yeah,
Like, I do like it if I'm not a native to it.
I can see that.
Like, if I go to Walmart, you see what I'm looking like right now. By the way, I specifically asked Carrie if we would not video because I was like, I don't feel like I'm very put together. Um, I don't have to worry about that here. If I show up to Walmart, nobody knows me.
That's very true.
Nobody's gonna be judging me.
No,
And the judgment that I feel in like where I grew up is different.
yeah. No, I agree. My mom would always complain that she had to like do her hair and makeup just to go to the grocery store because she'd run into people she knew.
Yeah, it's
It
ridiculous.
is ridiculous.
So the military definitely has helped me because I'm like, new city, who's this? You don't know.
I just became the people in Walmart real quick.
Right? Who's that girl? Don't even matter.
Doesn't matter. Nobody knows her. Look at her parking her truck right in the sidewalk.
Girl, that's my favorite. Nobody knows me. I will do what I want.
Okay. Well, on that note, cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks for tuning in to the Unfiltered Duo podcast. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with a friend who might enjoy it too. You can follow us on all social media platforms for updates, behind the scenes, and more content. Got questions, feedback, or a topic you'd love for us to cover? Reach out at unfilteredduopodcast@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and keep listening.